Assalamu alaikum. I'm Said Azim from Tampere, Finland. To say something in Bangla. Usually I make videos in Bangla. So আমি আজকের ভিডিওটা mostly English এ বলবো. So যাতে সবাই এটা বুঝতে পারে because this topic is more relevant to people from other countries. So yeah, let's start this video. And so today's topic is about Finland, how I came to Finland with the Finland Scholarship. Finland Scholarship is a government scholarship, and I want to talk about this Finland Scholarship. I know many of students interested to study in Finland and with scholarship, government one, which is Finland Scholarship for Masters and PhD. And as you know that many of you might know that in Finland a PhD student don't have to pay any tuition fee, and usually they pay a salary for a PhD student. So but for Finland Scholarship, it's more relevant to the master's students who are interested to study in Finland in a master's program. So I want to talk about this as I got this Finland Scholarship and I came to Finland with Finland Scholarship, so it might be very relevant to share things that I know about during my application to Finland Scholarship and how I got selected and what kind of criteria you need to have this scholarship. So yeah, I want to talk about this only about the possible factors that affected to being selected for Finland Scholarship. So what is Finland Scholarship? So for Finland Scholarship, it's like it covers actually first year your tuition fee. Also they give you a 5,000 euro grant after you arrive in Finland. So in total, but many universities, actually mostly, including my university, Tampere University, provide also whoever gets selected for the Finland Scholarship, they offer also the second year tuition fee. So first year usually covered by Finland Scholarship and a 5,000 euro grant only for first year, but the second year many university provide for the people who get selected for Finland Scholarship. So in general, like it's 2-year full tuition fee and also a first year 5,000 relocation grant. So in total it will be around 25,000 euros scholarship. How they select or what kind of factors they really look at the applicants. Finland Scholarship, each program, the department or the faculties can select, the scholarships committee can select only one person. So it's a really, like compared to other scholarship where maybe you feel high CGPA, it doesn't matter. But for Finland Scholarship, each programs or each departments has to select only one person for that academic year, the applicants. Only one person gets selected for the Finland Scholarship. So it's not just all about your academic scores and everything, but there are many things. So I want to discuss some of the factors which I believe like helped me to get selected for Finland Scholarship. The first thing is about you need a good CGPA. It's not like a good CGPA doesn't define like 4 out of 4, but it should be at least 70% or more than 70% ever CGPA. Like I like, let me share my one. My CGPA is not that high, but it was my bachelor CGPA was 3.17 out of 4. So that's not a bad, also not a really great. So if you have like 3 or more than 3, it would be a good CGPA. It is an I think acceptable CGPA to consider for average student. And the second factor that I think IELTS score, and you should need like minimum 6.5. Usually in Finland, like for master's program, you have to have at least 6.5 for master's program, and it's like the minimum. And so to consider, and if you have more, even though I don't think it shows anything, like if you have a high 7 or 8, it just shows that you are good at English, not in really academically or something, but that gives you more chances to really like you'll not have difficulties to understand or write or reading in English. So that's a plus point if you have, but yeah, let's say it's a one of a factor, like at least minimum is the 6.5. It's a requirement for Finland Scholarship or even master's program. The third factor that I think is a really important one to be considered a good candidate for the Finland Scholarship, which is a strong motivation letter. And when I say a strong motivation letter, it should not be just say yourself and like I got these, but you should have a theme about your motivation letter, which covers, of course, general things like what you studied in background, where like how this program would help you to reach at some point or a big dream, and you kind of find something that's a social problem, not just about yourself, but try to include in your motivation letter a big dream of yours, which really try to solve some of the problem in your society. And with the help of this program, it will help you to reach that goal. And so it should be beyond yourself or beyond your personal goal. It should be more about society and about your general. In Finland, or in other words, in Nordic country, Nordic welfare states, they care about people rather than just about like material things or things. So you should include something which really thinks about society, people, and things that will help you to reach your dreams and connect those things. So I think a strong motivation letter would really help. And if you could include those kind of things, this really amazing, because the faculties of the scholarship committee will not see you and they don't know you, but they will, by reading your motivation letter, they can feel you. Who are you and what are you up to? I think very crucial. And the fourth factor that I think you should keep in mind while you are trying to apply, and that is a relevant subject. A relevant subject, what I mean by that is your previous studies should be relevant to the upcoming or prospective program. What are you trying to apply? So it should have some of the previous studies very relevant to the program you are trying to get admitted. And the fifth one is extracurricular activities. So just imagine like only one person gets selected for Finland Scholarship. So you should have more than just your academic studies. If you just say like I studied, I got 4 or 4, and someone with like me an average CGPA, an acceptable CGPA, and have something different than just your academic studies. So what for me, I included in my extracurricular activities that I make YouTube videos like I'm not making now, and I had more than 12,000 subscribers, and I included in my motivation letter also in the scholarship application form that I make YouTube videos about studying South Korea when I was in Korea. And I inform people and try to help people by informing and sharing my knowledge how life as an international student in Korea, and how they can adjust sort of things or practical things that I share, and it helped people, and that makes me happy. So this is the very thing. So it's just a simple thing, but it really, I think, like they will consider these things, that like you are not just thinking for yourself, but you are thinking for other people also. That's a really big difference. And if you just say one applicant on the one hand, like if one applicant with only just CGPA, high CGPA, and the other applicant with less CGPA, but he has more than just studies, he has something to think about, says he is thinking about society or other people, that gives him more advantage compared to the person with only with CGPA. So that's what I mean. You should have extracurricular activity. You don't need necessarily just just CGPA, but if you have a like publication or journals or maybe social activities, you are in a debating club or anything, any awards you have, like in Korea I also have have participated a public diplomacy contest, and that I won third prize. So I included those things. So that gives you more advantage or chances to get selected, more plus points than other candidates if they don't have those kind of extracurricular activities. So that's why I think you should include or have some extracurricular activities to being considered as a really good candidate for Finland Scholarship. And last but not least, which I think like if you just it's just one person gets selected for each program, so I think it has to have something with that luck, because if there are like better candidates than you, then it's the last chance to you being selected a Finland Scholarship. So that's why I think luck is also will be a factor, and so that's why I think you should keep praying while you are waiting for your results. And yeah, so the admission for the next academic year 2023 September intake, now the application is going on. So if you are considering to study in Finland with Finland Scholarship, I think these factors you should consider to being selected as a Finland Scholarship for Finland Scholarship. And yeah, and I make mostly in Bangla, in my language, so I'm sorry I'm making I don't know if you can understand properly, but yeah, I hope the people who so it's more, this video is for more about the a broad audience, and not just Bangladeshi but also other people, India, Pakistan, or some of the African countries also consider to study in Finland. So I hope it helps, and yeah, in future I will try to make more videos about study in Finland, and maybe I make some more videos in English. There are many people ask me to make these videos in English, but yeah, there will be a mix. Sometimes I'll make videos in Bangla and sometimes I'll make in English. Yeah, that's all about today. I hope to see you guys in the next video, either in Bangla or English. But yeah, let's have a this way, make it give it this way. So see you guys in the next video. Assalamualaikum.